Baywatch is an American action drama series about the Los Angeles County Lifeguards who patrol the beaches of Los Angeles County, California, starring David Hasselhoff. The show was canceled after its first season on NBC, but survived and later became one of the most watched television shows in the world. The show ran in its original title and format from 1989 to 1999, except for the 1990–1991 season, during which it was not in production. From 1999 to 2001, with a setting change and large cast overhaul, it was known as Baywatch Hawaii. Baywatch premiered on NBC in 1989, but was cancelled after only one season when it placed 73rd out of 103 shows in the seasonal ratings and also because the studio, GTG, went out of business. Feeling the series still had potential, Hasselhoff along with creators and executive producers Michael Berk, Douglas Schwartz and Greg Bonann revived it for the first-run syndication markets in 1991. Hasselhoff was given the title of executive producer for his work on bringing the show back. The series was hugely successful, especially internationally. The show led to a spin-off, Baywatch Nights, and a reunion movie, Baywatch, Hawaiian Wedding. In 1999, with production costs rising in Los Angeles, and the syndication market shrinking, the plan was to move the show to Australia and launch Baywatch Down Under. A pilot was filmed but the series was stopped when residents of Avalon put forth strong objections, including potential damage to a fragile ecosystem. Pittwater Council permanently barred all future filming. This pilot finally aired as a two-part episode of Baywatch. As an alternative to Australia, Hawaii offered the producers large financial incentives to move the show to the islands instead, and in Season 10, Baywatch Hawaii was launched. Baywatch filmed for 2 seasons in Hawaii, from 1999 until 2001. The proposal to relocate Baywatch to Hawaii rather than Australia was initiated by April Massini in a telephone call to executive producer Greg Bonann. The deal to provide the incentives necessary to secure the series was presented to Governor Ben Carritino by Al Massini and April Massini. Tony Vericella, president of the Hawaii Visitors and Convention Bureau, and Carritino's executive assistant, Joe Blanco. The agreement required the production to change its name from Baywatch to Baywatch Hawaii, hire local leads, and film in the state for at least 2 years, guaranteeing 44 episodes, each at a cost of about $870,000, 60% of which was to be spent in Hawaii. Plot: the show starred David Hasselhoff, of Knight Rider fame, as Mitch Buchanan, who was the only mainstay on the show, besides Michael Newman, for 10 of the 11 seasons. Baywatch revolved around the work of a team of lifeguards and their interpersonal relationships, with plots usually centering on dangers related to beach and other activities pertinent to the California beach lifestyle. Everything from earthquakes and shark attacks to serial killers and even nuclear bombs served as plot conflicts on the show. Saving people from drowning tended to be one of the most typical situations used in the shows. Thus a trademark of the show was slow-motion shots of the lifeguards running, most notably done by Erica Aleniak, Pamela Anderson, Yasmin Bleeth, Alexandra Paul and David Charvet, along with Hasselhoff during the height of the show. Each show would feature 1 or 2 such montages, often only superficially related to the plot. Cast: Baywatch, Baywatch Hawaii. Theme songs: the original NBC theme was Save Me, performed by Peter Cetera, with Bonnie Raitt on guitar and Richard Sturban, bass singer for the Oak Ridge Boys, as one of the background vocalists. The song is from Cetera's 1988 album One More Story. On some DVD releases of the first series, Save Me was replaced with Above the Waterline by Kim Carnes. For the syndicated series, the new theme I'm Always Here replaced Save Me. An instrumental version of I'm Always Here was used as the ending theme of seasons 6 to 9. A different instrumental version was used as the theme for season 10. When the NBC episodes were added to the Baywatch syndication package, the opening theme was changed to a shorter version of I'm Always Here, with some images of the original NBC opening retained. An instrumental version of the song appears in the episode Battles of the UK television programme Spaced. The Swedish electronic musical group Sunblock remixed the song and released it as a single. A sound-alike version was used in an episode of Hey Arnold over the end credits. David Hasselhoff sang Current of Love as the ending theme of Seasons 2 Euro 4. Together with Laura Branigan he sang I Believe as the ending theme of Season 5. On the DVD edition of the first season, the original main title theme is replaced by the song Strong Enough, performed by Evan Olsen. The theme for Season 11 was Let Me Be the One by Fiji and Glenn Medeiros. The spin-off series, Baywatch Nights theme song was performed by saxophonist Alfonso Blackwell. The Nights Will Never Be the Same was also featured on his 1996 Sophomore CD release. Alfonso Blackwell was featured with David Hasselhoff each week in the ending credits of the TV series. Episodes. Theatrical release. A film version is reported to be a comedy, written and directed by Jeremy Gerlach. Gerlach's previous successes include the rewrite of The Hangover. In September 2012, it was announced that Reno 911 co-creator and star Robert Ben Garant will direct the film version of Baywatch for Paramount Pictures. DVD releases. Australia, on May 1, 2013. Shock Entertainment released Seasons 1 Euro 9 on DVD. They also released a complete series set on November 6, 2013 which features all 9 seasons of Baywatch, both seasons of Baywatch Hawaii and both seasons of Baywatch Nights. France, the reunion movie Baywatch, Hawaiian Wedding was translated to French language as Alert to Malibu, Marriage Ahura and has been released. Finland, Seasons 1 Euro 3 have been released by Future Film. Germany, Seasons 1 to 11 have been released. These releases are presented exactly as they originally aired, albeit with German-language credits. The reunion movie Baywatch, Hawaiian Wedding was translated to German language as Baywatch, Hochzeit of Hawaii and have been released. Italy, Seasons 1 and 2 have been released by Koch Media, Season 5 and 6 have been released by Sony Pictures Home Entertainment. Netherlands, Season 3 has been released. Sweden, Seasons 1 Euro 3 have been released. UK, Seasons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 have been released by Network. USA, in June 1999 a single-disc DVD was released featuring 2 two-part episodes from the show's original run. These episodes are absent from the US box sets of their respective seasons mentioned below. First Look Studios released the first 3 seasons on DVD in 2006/2007. Although the box sets are labeled Season 1, Season 2, etc., the sets actually feature episodes of the following season of the show. The second and third sets were released on October 31, 2006. Each set features a disc with Season 1 episodes on it. These releases also do not contain any of the original music as it appeared when the episodes aired. They have been removed due to copyright agreements. However, these releases have been discontinued and are now out of print. See also, Baywatch, Hawaiian Wedding, Baywatch, Forbidden Paradise, Baywatch Nights, Son of the Beach. Baywatch is a satirical term sometimes used in connection with the series, which has been used by Mad Magazine commentators, as well as used as the title for a series of adult films with crossover characters which ran up between 1994 and Euro 1999 to become a tried ecology. Beach Heat, Miami, references. External links, official website, the Los Angeles County Lifeguards, Baywatch at the Internet Movie Database, Baywatch at TV.com, Baywatch at Tropes.